Well, oh, you're back, Sherry. Oh, nice to see you back. Uh, let's see. I had something I want to talk about and get off my chest a little bit. So, um, if you bear with me, you're a member or wherever you are, or not a member. And don't forget, Let's Go Help too. You ask a question, I'll stay after I really finish my ideas that I have. Let's see, why is that not working over here? Let me switch account maybe. That's what I gotta do. Well, maybe there's nobody there yet. Oh no, 6 watching. Okay, so there must be somebody there. Okay, so we're on YouTube and Let's Go Help 2 and Instagram, which has been good for us to find new members. But what I want to talk about is really about refunds. I mean, listen, I know we can't please everybody, and people are actually worried about, if they join us or whatever, and it may not be what you thought it would be because you see me overpromise. I mean, I tell you about all this stuff, and it may be harder than you think it is. And so that's why I want to make sure that everybody knows that I will give you unlimited free refunds, forever. I don't want anybody to have anything of mine that they're not happy with. If I don't improve your life, get rid of me, and I'll give you a refund, no questions asked. Because what people do, I think, is they go and they'll go call the credit card company and they say I'm a fraud or something, and I didn't promise, I didn't give what I promised or whatever. I mean, I can't promise you'll get a grant, so that's the important thing. But I know it's implied because I got so enthusiastic about this, and I've seen it help so many people now, and that's what's nice about the membership. That's why I'm not worried at all about it, because so many people are getting so much good help here that I know they can't get anywhere else, especially for $20. So I will, if you get sucked in, then my incredible personality, that's bullshit stuff. So don't worry. If you think you're taken care of or taken advantage of, I will give you every penny. I'm not struggling, like I was 30, 40 years ago. I'd be afraid maybe I'd do this. Now, I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. If what matters more is that people learn about these programs, because they're for everybody at any age, any income or whatever. And see, the rich people already know about it, and they use the hell out of it. And that's why I help them first, and that's where I started this business. You go, if you're a business, you go where the money is, like people rob banks. Why do you rob banks? That's where the money is, right? And so I was helping millionaires try to become billionaires with government programs. And it's not, I wasn't happy doing that. They just don't need the money. And I know, growing up in a middle class and a coal mining town in Pennsylvania, I didn't know anything about these programs. And I just want to let people, as many people in America, know about these programs. And that's my mission in life. And I only got about 10, 15 years left to do that. And I'm going to do it with as much energy as I possibly could gather up, every single day, and get up and do this until dawn, until I can't move anymore. And that's all I want to do, and I'm going to do it. And if it's not for you, then you shouldn't be here. There's a lot of other things you could spend your money on that may be more worthwhile for you. And all we want to do is help people. And what's so nice about, we have members that want to help people too. And that's what's so amazing to me, is that, and I think they could do it better than I can, because I just know too much. And so it's hard for me to sit in the shoes of someone who's just starting this for the first time, and what kind of help they really need. And that's why I love the people who are volunteering more or less. I mean, we give a little stipends, but it's not a career or whatever, just to talk to other people who need this help and see that they could do it. Because if you learn that from someone who is in your shoes and not knowing anything about this just a few short weeks or months ago, maybe they could relate to you better and encourage you. The money to me is just to keep in business. I'm not trying to get wealthier or whatever. I don't need stuff anymore. What I need is to open my heart more. And that's what I see. At my age, all I'm doing is trying to love more people and open that heart to make me feel good. That's what makes me feel good. Maybe it doesn't for you, but it does for me. The more I open my heart, the more I can relate to people, and I can feel their pain. I feel so much pain from people when they're struggling, and that's what motivates me to try to help in any way I can. I can't solve every problem, that's obvious, but it makes sometimes when people see me, they think I can. I remember when I first started doing this 50 years ago, I used to get calls from people who would see me on some late night talk show. I remember I used to do Larry King. He had 3 hours in the middle of the night. And I get people calling me up in the middle of the night at home telling me about how the government stole their brain or something like that I no way could help. And so I hated answering the phone. I know it's an outrageous thing. But what you've showed me to members on Let's Go Help is that we can help people. I mean, if you go over to Facebook, we have 400, 500 testimonials of people, hey, they got this and they didn't know about it. They got this and they didn't know about it. That's what keeps me going, and that's what keeps the people who work with me here going. I mean, there's nothing better than to help somebody. I mean, that's where I see our heart does grow when we help somebody, and it's opposite of what capitalism about is. Capitalism about getting money from people, not giving it to people, and that's why we have the grants that we give, the awards to members. Every month we give $75,000. That's about half our business. So that's all we're here to do. So if you have any bad feeling that you want to get rid of, we'll give you your money back, no questions asked. You just send an email to Magic Mary, and her email address. No, she has an email address. That'd be interesting. But her email address is letsgohelp@gmail.com. That's all you have to do. Say, I want a refund. We'll give you back every penny. I don't want people, it's really, you don't want to be married or have a mate that is forced to live with you. They got no other place to live. No, you want them to love you and appreciate you. And that's why if we can't get that from you, then, happy to give money back. And again, we can't solve every problem, and we can't promise you money. We just know there's a shitload out there. And hundreds of millions of people are getting it every day. And the people who really need it are not. And so that's what we're trying to help. We're not trying to help rich people. They don't need this. There's too many people struggling here, and that's what we're trying to do. And I see it on Let's Go Help Now, Tammy and other folks are helping people with questions, and that's it. You just ask a question right here and now, because Tammy's there, point you in the right direction, and make sure that you at least get, even before you leave, if you want your refund, make sure you get a copy of Let's Go's Meta Grant Report. That is my main catalog of the best programs in America. There's about 68 pages of them in there. And take that with you. Be my guest. That's a present to me just for putting up with me, even though you didn't get anything. And also go on Let's Go Help 2 and download your 500 mini grant report for your state. We've set up, there's 500 reports for every state. So you could go to that link on Let's Go Help 2 and download your state, download other states. Send it to people you know. Send it to people you love. Send it to people you hate, because maybe you hate them for a reason that they're just unhappy, and you could help them become happier, okay? By showing them where they get money and help to solve financial problems in their life. And that's what I think happens to a lot of us, why we get angry, because life doesn't feel fair. and it's not, unfortunately. And it's probably unfair, more unfair to others than some people, and that's true. Particularly, you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, right? But there's still a great opportunity, no matter who you are in this country. But it takes effort, and that's the thing we do. And that's why I like this. I've sold millions and millions of books before, and I don't think I really help people anyway, in any as much as I am now. And that's just a wonderful, wonderful feeling to have. You have given me so much love, and I want to give you love back. And I think one of the ways to give love back is not be cranky if you want a refund. Yeah. So there's no crankiness allowed if you want a refund. And we will give it back because something, that you read into what I say or what you read about us or whatever, that you think we could do more than we can, and we can't. We'll try hard to do more than we can, but it's obviously nobody can. And so I want to make sure that you feel comfortable, that not taken advantage of. I mean, that's the worst thing. I'm feeling me. If I feel somebody took advantage of me, then I don't want to be anywhere near them forever. And so I don't want you to feel that way about us. So if you feel that we ever taken advantage of you, please don't call your bank, don't call the law, you don't have to do any of that. That'll be a waste of money for everybody and the greater good. So we'll just give you your money back, no questions asked. You just send an email to Magic Mary. I call her Magic Mary because she does all that stuff I have no idea how to do. And so she's at letsgohelp@gmail.com, okay? And that's Magic Mary, who will give you money back, whatever you want, okay? And no questions asked. You don't have to prove anything. You just pick a name on here and just say you're that person. And we'll give you all their money back. Now you can't, because we need your email address. And it has to be the same one we have on file. And actually, there's funny, in the grants that we have, there's people that are scamming us to get somebody else's grant money. I mean, it's just amazing what people spend their effort on. If they put that much emphasis in and try to make an honest living, that would be wealth. A contribution to society instead of trying to rip off society. Pennsylvania grants to build a family 4-generation photography business and start another business, holistic healing. Yes. Michelle, yes. I mean, look at Tammy will send you that report of Let's Go Meta Grant report, and start with item number 5. That's where you get a step-by-step on how to get all the money and help you need to start or grow any kind of business. Now remember, you don't ask for a grant. When you're looking for money for a business from the government, don't ask for a grant. I know it sounds stupid, but it's right. Because most of the people you have to start with don't give out grants. And so if you ask them for a grant, they'll say, no, we don't have any, and you'll go somewhere else. I suggest you restream to help you with streaming. What was that? Streaming out to different platforms, just to see. Yes, I'm right now on 3 different platforms, Vincent. Is that your advice? Yeah. I'm on YouTube and Instagram, and also on our membership program called Let's Go Help Too on there. And I should have Facebook, because we're also on Facebook. I just keep forgetting that, and I don't know if I can handle another screen yet. So I try it one at a time. So I got these 3, and I tried to one at a time. Yes, I mean, I've had it where I have 4 or 5 screens when I was trying to learn social media like this. I mean, it's a wonderful thing, because I used to do commercials, and that's where I got problems from doing commercials. You see me for a minute or a couple of seconds or whatever it is, and you buy something, and you got this big book, and oh shit, what is this? I didn't know how to do it. He says there's grants. Oh yeah, it's in the book. It's like encyclopedia. And so people just got frustrated, and then they call their bank and say, I ripped them off. And I don't want to be that guy. And I know it's easy to be, so that's why I want to make sure that people know that you could always just tell me you want a refund, and I'll give it to you whenever you want, okay? Because that's important for me. I always suggest Restreamed. Okay, I read that one. How do you sign up? Yeah, I sign up at letsgohelp.com, LESKOHELP.com, letsgohelp.com. And that, when you sign up, you really get access to 2 platforms we have. We have a platform on Facebook, that's a closed Facebook group, and then something called Let's Go Help 2, that's on a different network, because a lot of scammers are able to sneak into onto Facebook, and people pretend they're me, and all this kind of stuff, and get money from people that they don't deserve. And so, by impersonating me, so they're ripping off people in my name. And it's an arms race. To try to stop these people is next to impossible. So just be careful of that. So that's why we're trying to slowly move over everything. And we have everything over, but there are a lot of people still more friendly with Facebook, and that's fine. We answer questions there too. And the most important way to get help from us is ask us a question. So you have Tammy and Charity and a whole bunch of other people that are members, but also answer questions for you. Yeah, and then our staff of research answer questions. And on Let's Go Help 2, we have a question corner. Yeah, a question corner. Yeah, like doo-wop singers hang out the corner and sing. These are doo-wop researchers hang out in the corner and answer questions. Finally able to get in there. I'm in Florida, Daytona. I have multiple issues that I need help with. The biggest is my need teeth, and also got extreme vertigo from the COVID vaccine. Yeah, oh man, that COVID vaccine almost killed me, to tell you the truth. I can't get the government to compensate me because I can't hold a job over it. And I was let go from the government contractor job, who released 26 of it. So now my wife is trying to take our home and wants to divorce me, and I don't drive. I seriously need help. Okay, Daniel, it sounds like get that report that Tammy put up there. It's the Let's Go Help Mini Grant Report, or Let's Go Meta Grant Report, I'm sorry. And that in there, look at, like, I think it's 19 is about dental care. I mean, there are a whole bunch of places you could go to. I get dental care for free now, and I give them money anyway because I feel guilty, but I want to see how that system works. So that is a step-by-step of how to find the organization. Now, you're going to have to make a lot of phone calls to make it happen. You may get lucky and make 1 or 2, and they could help you, but maybe not, and it's going to take a bunch more. So you got to do that. Now, for you to get work, okay, make an appointment, look at the jobs and job training section up there. I forget what number it is. Maybe, Tammy, you know what number it is, and call your local Career One-Stop Center, okay? CareerOneStop.org. Make an appointment, tell me a job, part-time or whatever, and things like this. So you want to start getting income in as quickly as possible, and get the teeth made or fixed or whatever, and start getting income, because everything else is going to take you a long time. If you want to fight the government and get them, you try to get income first, okay? So you have something to rely on. I would suggest Restream to help you with streaming out on different, okay, oh, that's the same one, okay. Let's see, I thought, no, oh yeah, okay, I didn't go down far enough. Where are you? Where did you make your jackets? Where do I get them from? Actually, I go to Fiverr, I have somebody design something, then I go to a 3D fabric printing, and they'll print you any fabric, $10 a yard. You can buy 3-4 yards. I send it to Vietnam, and they make a jacket for about $150, and it cost me $200 in messages, in postage and things like that. But it's nothing you never get anywhere, and it's fun. So okay, so call CareerOneStop.org. Look at number, I think it's 19 on the Let's Go Meta Grant Report. Download, I think you said you're in Florida. I forget where you're from. Download your state mini grant report, 500 mini grants for your state. That's download right on Let's Go Help too. And don't forget, send copies of it to your loved ones, friends, or anything. Download other states for other people. I want people to know about this stuff. We won't charge you for anything more than $20 for everything. And like I say, if somehow you think you didn't get what you deserve, or I screwed you over, fine, I understand. And I have done that here in Philadelphia, and they were mostly useless with finding me work because of my vertigo. Plus, I have no transportation. Okay, Daniel, then go to findhelp.org. Findhelp.org and put job training in there and job help. There's probably 20, 30 organizations, nonprofit, besides the local Career One Stop that help people get work. Okay, the third thing you do, Daniel, is on that Career One Stop, on that MetaGrant report, the Let's Go MetaGrant report, look down, I think it's 20 something. I don't know if you know what it is, Tammy. We're on the gig economy, because you could work at home and get income that way and start learning that system. I show you how to do it and what's there to do it. Again, it takes a lot of phone calls, trial and error, but who cares if you waste a week of your time doing that? Maybe a couple hours, maybe it's a week or so, but you're gonna have to do it. What'd you do last week? Probably not a whole lot, right? And got nowhere, okay? And that's what it is. That's how you have to put something together, is spend a lot of time, maybe or maybe not. It's like learning to walk. And when you learn to walk, like I had a grandkid here who's about 6 months or something like that, but he's walking, so he must be closer to 2, right? Or 1. You talk at 2, walk at 1, right? And it's, just watching him fall down all the time. So that's what you're doing. You're learning how to walk again, but it's a different walk. So you think you know it because you read something. No, you don't know it till you do it. It's like learning how to swim in a classroom. You can't do that. You have to go out and do it. So start making phone calls, telling people what you need. Don't tell them you need money. Tell them, you need help. That's what to do. So whether it's just business, whether it's whatever it is, you need help. And you try to find people that will help you, okay? Did I spell grant right? Yeah. And should grant man be 1 word or 2 words? Well, America's grant man gives unlimited refunds. I wasn't sure what a grant man is. See, I flunked English in college. I have 2 New York Times bestsellers, but I still flunked English in college. Well, Tammy, thank you so much. My voice is going. And I just want to thank everybody so much for opening my heart. You guys opened my heart more than I ever have my whole life. I have, is the best part of life. And I've done more than I ever thought. I would have been very content if I died before this. But now this is even better. And it's really the love that happens somehow. And that's creepy in a way, at least for me, because growing up in the 50s, it's a word I never even said till a couple of years ago. Besides, if I thought you had to marry the people if you said that. But it opens your heart. Just saying the word opens my heart. I can't believe it. And it's you as members that are doing this for me, and it's just a wonderful feeling. And I'm here, Tammy and everybody else is also here with an open heart, and the members that try to help other members, because it feels so good. See, the secret about giving that people don't realize, it feels so good. Why don't we do more of it? It's just wonderful. So that's why I want to thank you for that, and letting me do this and letting me express myself this way is just a delight. And it's a very special time in my life, and I thank you for it. It's because of you. That's why we give money back to you, because you're the reason that makes us feel so good. And that's why if anybody feels we're not helping you, we'll give you every penny back. Remember that. Every single penny. Don't worry about it. You're going to go to the credit card company or whatever. It's going to take all this time and wasted energy by everybody in the supply chain there. And it'll be easier just to make one little email to Magic Mary at letsgohelp@gmail.com, and you'll get your refund 100%. Guaranteed. Thank you so much.